What is up, my fellow Gatehoppers, and welcome back to Cinequest! Today, we're dialing into one of the biggest questions in modern sci-fi. What in the name of Ra is Amazon doing with the Stargate franchise? It's been a few years since Amazon acquired MGM, and with it, the keys to our beloved Interstellar franchise. We were promised new adventures, new worlds, and a glorious return to one of the richest universes ever put on television. So, where is it? Seriously, the silence from Amazon is louder than a Goa'uld mothership entering orbit. We've had rumors, whispers, and more fan-made trailers than you can shake a staff weapon at, but nothing official. The big debate raging behind the scenes, according to insiders, is the classic Hollywood conundrum: to reboot or not to reboot. On one hand, a total reboot could bring in a new, younger audience with flashy new effects and a fresh start. On the other hand, it would mean throwing away 17 seasons of established lore, beloved characters, and the very soul of what makes Stargate, well, Stargate. And let's be honest, we, the fans, have let's call it a strong opinion on the matter. Even Brad Wright, the co-creator of SG-1, Atlantis, and Universe, wrote a pilot for a new series that would continue the story. But it seems Amazon might be looking for something different. So, while Amazon plays a multi-billion-dollar game of will they or won't they, let's do what fans do best: speculate wildly. If they do decide to continue the story, there's one massive, galaxy-sized cliffhanger that needs to be resolved. That's right, we need to talk about the Destiny. For those who don't remember, or have tried to block out the traumatic cancellation, the third series, Stargate Universe, ended with the entire crew, except for the brilliant Eli Wallace, going into stasis pods for a 3-year journey across a vast void between galaxies. One pod was broken, and Eli, with only a few weeks of life support, bravely stayed behind to try and fix it. The show ended with him looking out at the stars, his fate completely unknown. Did he fix it? Did he find another solution? Did he just spend 2 weeks binging every show on the Destiny's database before the lights went out? We don't know. It is one of the most brutal cliffhangers in sci-fi history. But what if that's where the new series begins? Picture this. The show opens not 3 years later, but 20. The Destiny, silent and dark, drifts through the void. Inside, the stasis pods are still active, their occupants blissfully unaware of the time that has passed. On Earth, the Stargate program is semi-public. The world knows about the gate, but the more dangerous and classified aspects are still tightly controlled. General Samantha Carter, now a seasoned and respected leader, has never given up on the lost crew of the Destiny. They've spent years trying to find a way to reach the ship, but the distance is just too great. Then, they get a signal. A faint, repeating, and impossibly advanced signal, originating from the void where the Destiny should be. It's not a distress call. It's a beacon. An invitation. A new team, our new heroes, is assembled. A brilliant but cautious astrophysicist who has studied the Destiny's mission his whole life. A hotshot pilot who is a bit too much like a young Jack O'Neill for anyone's comfort. A bioengineer and a grizzled veteran of off-world missions. Their mission? Use a new experimental long-range vessel to follow the signal and uncover the fate of the Destiny. When they finally reach the Destiny, they find it changed. The ship is more alive than ever. Its systems have been repaired, upgraded even, and waiting for them in the observation deck, looking not a day older than when we last saw him, is Eli Wallace. How is this possible? Eli reveals that he couldn't fix the pod in time, but with his last few hours, he managed to fully integrate his consciousness with the Destiny's computer. For 2 decades, he has been the ghost in the machine, the mind of the ship, guiding it, learning from it, and preparing for its ultimate mission: to uncover the very source of the universe's structure, the mystery the ancients were chasing. The crew from SGU is woken up, and now our new team must integrate with the old. You have the culture clash, the emotional reunions, and the mind-bending reality that their savior is now the ship they are flying in. The plot would revolve around this new, combined crew continuing the Destiny's original mission, but now with a direct line to the ship's intelligence through Eli. They would explore new galaxies, encounter truly alien life, and face threats that make the Goa'uld and the Wraith look like a walk in the park. And the central mystery would be, what is the ultimate purpose of the Destiny? And can Eli ever be restored to his human form? See, Amazon? It's that easy. You get to honor the past, resolve a massive cliffhanger, and introduce a new cast and high-concept story for a modern audience. You get your continuation and a fresh start. Everybody wins. So, what do you all think? Would you watch Stargate Destiny's Echo? What other unresolved plotlines would you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. And please, for the love of the ancients, let's keep the conversation going, so Amazon knows we're still out here, waiting for the chevrons to lock. Chevron 7 is locked.